Waiting for people to come on. You said there's two people on Grand. You say hello.
Which one of them pictures did you put on there?
You can say hello.
Huh?
You can say hello.
Hello, hello. This is Miss Lena on my Friday Night Live. Are you?
Dang.
Hello to the family of my YouTube family.
Dang say hello.
Huh?
Dang say hello.
Who?
Dang. Puda.
Okay, dang. Oh, what kind of picture did you got? I guess everybody's kind of busy tonight, also.
No, they're just coming on slow like they always do.
You said my face was wrong on that one. Don't look right.
Hello, everyone. They're coming in, but slowly, but they're coming in. What y'all up to, Dane? What are y'all doing? Oh, okay. You said they doing nothing really.
Okay. Where's Michael and Cat Cat? You see you doing that either. See, everybody's busy tonight again.
There's 3 people watching. You can start talking. You hear me? You can start. It's about 3 people on. You can start talking.
Huh?
There's some people on. You can start talking. Miss Karen said, "Hello, Miss Lena, DJ. Good to see you. I was just getting ready to watch your Black Eyed Peas video." You heard her?
Huh?
Miss Karen said, "Hello, Miss Lena, DJ. Good to see you. I was just getting ready to watch your Black Eyed Peas video."
Oh, okay. Hope you're going to enjoy it once you start watching this because it's very good. Everybody's getting ready to get ready for the Super Bowl Sunday or Valentine's Day on Monday. So these are just the little things that we were putting up for that day, for the weekend rather.
You can talk, Granny. I said you can talk.
Hmm?
You can talk.
The
You can
what?
talk. You can talk.
I can talk. Okay. Uh, I'm hoping everybody has gotten things together for your weekend, and maybe everybody seemed to be kind of coming in slow tonight. So I guess you're still kind of busy. This has been a kind of terrific week for everybody, I'm sure, because we have it's been a slow and a kind of upside down week, but nevertheless, we made it to Friday, so I'm thankful for that. So it hasn't been just the best of weeks. A lot of things I was trying to do I didn't get done, so but I was blessed to get a few things done, and I was blessed to get a few things done at the last minute. For to the dips I promised to start making Monday or Tuesday, but there were things that I could not find, and I had to kind of change over to things to something different that I wasn't intending to do. But I've got some things that we put everything on one video so that you can see that will be helpful, I hope, to you all for the weekend coming up for everything that you will probably be for the Super Bowl weekend. So just watch that one video, and maybe there'll be something on there that you'll be able to use for your appetizers or tailgating or company or guest or whatever that you might be going to use it for.
Gwen, say hi, Miss Lena.
Hello, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing good.
Girl, they keep talking.
Okay. Well, anyway, the weather's much better than what it was last week. But we're going to go into a cold front tonight, so um, it's going to be 40 degrees cooler tomorrow than it was today. I think today we had almost 80 degrees today, and it's still pretty warm right now. And I'm hoping that it will cool off just a little bit for tomorrow. But it's supposed to be, like I said, 40 degrees cooler than it was today. So everybody that was able to get out and enjoy the sunshine and enjoy, this was a beautiful day to enjoy after all the weather that we had last week. So I'm hoping wherever you all are that your weather will be pretty nice also for the weekend that you'll have. I know there's going to be a lot of cookouts going on and whatever. I don't know whatever you guys have planned to do. I'm sure it will be successful in getting it done. But I know it's going to be a lot of food cooked, and it's going to be a lot of drinks drunk up. It's going to be a lot of food ate up also. So I'm just hoping that you have everything that you need from the grocery stores, or whatever you need for your barbecues, or whatever for what you're going to do for the weekend.
Leacham Long say hello, Miss Lena and daughter, and Gwen Branston. So I'm doing okay. I've been watching some of your videos. Gwen says she's doing okay. She's been watching some of your videos.
Well, I'm so happy for you, really. And I guess you were out. She's the one supposed to be in the hospital.
No.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you've been watching the videos, and I'm hoping it'll be helpful for you. Everybody that need to have something to look at is because we didn't put up very many this week. We put them all up at the last minute. So I'm hoping you'll have a chance to go through all of them at the last to see maybe because it's quite. I think it's been what 2 put up yesterday I think, and I think was 1 put up on Monday, and today has the one up today, and the one was put up today has everything for the weekend.
She says she's subscribed. She says she is subscribed.
Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you did subscribe then. I'm glad, and I hope you will watch all of them because there's a lot of interesting things on there from 7 months ago up until now. So you might, if you don't see anything, there are just kind of, I think I have maybe about 230 uploads. So you have a lot to look at. And if there's anything that you would love to comment about, just let me know. I'll be glad to try and answer if I can. If I can't, I'll still try to figure out a way to get it done for you. And I appreciate you coming in to subscribe. Thank you. And I love everybody that's coming in to subscribe. So if you got other family members, tell them to check me out and see if it's something that they might need to do. I'll see. I'll be able to do, because I still have quite a few things coming up.
She said, okay, she'll check them out.
Okay. Thank you
Thank
then so
thank
much.
you, Gwen. We sure appreciate you.
And I'll be doing, I know it won't be long now before the Easter holidays be coming up. I wasn't able to get anything done for Valentine's Day too much, just a little bit of decoration behind, and that was all. But anyway, I'm hoping and to do a little bit more maybe if I can find time. But I've got a lot of
Excuse me.
things that I need to do, upgrade the pantries and get the kitchen clean and get things upgraded for the spring that's coming in, and try to get my kitchen shelves and cabinets and things organized, and a lot of things I'm trying to get done. And I'm hoping I'll be able to get everything done where I'll be able to do a lot of the cleaning and things and show you my cleaning tapes. I know I'm not going to get it done all at once, but from time to time, I will be trying to bring up some cleaning tapes for us to the kitchen, doing the pantries, and doing all of my shelves in the kitchen, and maybe my drawers or whatever. And when the kitchen is so small, I don't have a lot of room to put too much of anything. So I've been looking around, trying to find different organized things that I can organize with, because uh, my daughter doesn't like for everything to be on the counter. So I want to get everything straight where I can have them organized, where I can roll them around on a cart. And I'm hoping to find a cart that I can kind of have, so that everything have, so it'll have enough room on the countertops that you can be able to see things and have it all organized quite right. But I haven't found the tables or the roll around carts that I'm looking for. And I'm going to be looking the next week or two to try to find something that I can use, because the tile microwave over top of the on top of the stove had gone out, and that means we had to put another microwave on the side. So that even take up more room. That we did have that little room to put something. But anyway, I'm gonna be looking, and you know, maybe somebody out there have a suggestion where I can find me some type of roll around cart. Uh, that would be nice, that I can use in a small kitchen area.
Gwen said check out Amazon.
Huh.
Gwen said check out Amazon.
Oh, okay. We'll be checking it out to see can we find what I need to find. So I appreciate that, because it's very small space and it's not spacious. And when you start trying to prepare a lot of different types of food and meals, it takes an awful lot of different types of spices and this and that, and you don't have any place to put it. And when you start doing your work, you can't find anything, and you just kind of have to look for things. And what you want is always to the center of the back. It's never in front. And that takes a lot of time to look for things. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get things more organized in the next couple of weeks or so. That I'll be able to put things where I can be at hand to reach them, and knowing what I'm getting ready to do and be able to find them. Because a lot of times I have to make a change of doing what I had planned on doing that day and do something different than what I have up front. And a lot of times it kind of throws me off for a day or so till I can get to it. And then usually after I finish that, I'll find what I was looking for the other day. So I know this is a Friday night, so I've been trying to figure out if I needed to reschedule my live sessions or not. I don't know. Everybody seems to have a lot of things going on. I don't know if they have a lot of things going on, but I know this is a pretty busy weekend, and I'm sure there is a lot more going on than what would be really with everything coming up. And I'm sure, like I'm saying, most people, and most everybody that I know, somebody's. If you don't even like football, there's somebody in your family that does, and they're always planning something for the Super Bowl day, because that seemed to be a big special day for everybody. If they don't do anything but like the commercials, they will look at that if they don't know about the football. And most people do like the commercials.
Chocolate Capricorn said, hello everybody, happy Friday. Hello Chocolate Capricorn, happy Friday to you too.
Yeah, same to you, dear. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a good week, rather. I hope you have a better weekend after going back to work. You have to go. I don't think you was able to stop going to work. But anyway, I love hearing from everybody. Um, but I know everybody's kind of busy. And what are you planning on doing, uh, Miss Capricorn? What are you planning on doing for the Super Bowl weekend? If you have anything in mind that you're going to be doing, I'm sure there won't be a lot of extra big family dinners, but there'll just kind of be side dishes, and I'm sure everybody be on that wing tip. Everybody cooks so many chicken wings, and they're just saying how many hundreds of thousands, a million of wings will be eaten this Sunday, and chips and dips and whatever else. So I know everybody's going to be busy trying to eat the food, and then on the next day you'll have to kind of get rid of that extra weight because a lot of the food that everybody eats for a special occasion like that is always a little bit fattening for everybody. And sometimes they're trying to start trying to work it out. But I hope everybody will be able to get everything straightened out where they'll be able to.
She said she normally go to Wingstop, but not this year.
Oh, okay. Well, I know you're glad you don't have to worry about cooking.
No, she said she not going to Wingstop this year.
Oh, she's not going this year.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's gonna do something different.
Yeah, we used to do Hooters on
Huh?
I was telling them we used to do Hooters, but we used to do Hooters, but it was just
Yeah.
everything. The wings are too expensive now.
Yeah, we do. We used to do Hooters for the last 15 or 20 years until last year. I don't think we had Hooters last year. We didn't.
No, we have Hooters for the last two. I think the last 3 years.
Since 2019.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything. The years have gotten so confusing with the pandemic being around until you can't remember when is the last time you had something. Okay.
Tony Edison say, "Blessed weekend to all. I am not doing anything. Got to work Sunday night." Tony Edison said they have to work Sunday night, so they're not doing anything.
Nah, they've been out.
They're not working. I mean, they have to work, so they're not gonna be able to do
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're working. And then Chocolate Capricorn said, "I'm not cooking. I got a new wing spot." She said she got a new wing spot she go to now.
Oh,
And
okay.
Grandmama said, "Hello, Miss Lena."
Well, hello there. I was just wondering where you were tonight. Yeah, I make my hearing aid. I was just wondering where Grandma was tonight. I hope you're planning. I guess you're getting ready for the big weekend. Are you going to have your family up to your house for Super Bowl? Or are you going to go out and take the grandchildren out? Maybe, let me see. So,
Chocolate Capricorn said Mary J. Blige is performing. I know.
hmm.
She said Mary J. Blige is performing in halftime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. She's going to be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be real good.
So we'll be watching that for sure. Plus, most things that we really, because we don't really know anybody on the football team, so we'll just really be mostly watching for the commercials because they're very interesting a lot of times.
Grandmama said I may go to Son's house and we will be with his family.
Oh, okay. That'll be a little bit of a change for you, Grandma. Instead of them coming your way, you go their way. So at least you want to cook a big meal on Sunday if you go visit with them. So they'll have the food and you'll just go visit. So that should help your Sunday out quite a bit. We're not planning on having a lot, probably just chicken wings and a few little bit of the other things that, and some of the dips and little chips and stuff that we'll have around. We're not going to try to do a whole lot. I'm not going to do a whole lot of cooking or anything. Oh, but you're going to be cook something, okay.
Oh.
Well, usually if you leave home, sometimes you always like to have a little bit at home cooked up also. And I can understand that because I've always done that also. Even if I'm going out, I make sure we have something left at the house. Because normally when you come back home, it's always seem like you're hungry again. So, and then you start looking to find something. If you haven't fixed anything, you won't find anything.
She said not a lot. She said she'd be cooking something, but not a lot.
Yeah. Well, I know because I'm not cooking a lot. The less I can cook, the better it'll be. So, uh, you cook so much until you get tired of cooking all the time. So if you can take a break from the cooking, it's very good for a few hours or a day or so. So I don't know. It's gonna be uh, a very light Sunday, but usually, like I said, mostly finger meals, finger everything you can eat with the fingers. So I hope the weather's kind of pleasant wherever you all may be. So like everybody, this is kind of a busy night. I haven't made up my mind whether I'm going to stay on Friday nights or go to another day. I don't know what would be another good day or good evening for me to go on. But I'm trying to maybe the rest of this month and after this month, maybe the month of March, I will change my dates and see if that will that be better. Maybe people have more time or whatever than on Friday nights. Maybe I need to do it up in the daytime or in the middle of the week or whatever. I don't know I don't know how people are at home or anything. So I'm just hoping that I can get in where with all the subscribers that I have for them to come in and tune in. And I'll be blessed and I think God will send them in on whatever day. So I would like for maybe somebody can give me a suggestion what day that would be a better days that you think. I don't know. It's kind of hard for anybody to do it. I'm sure it is. I'll just have to try different days until I find out the date for me that they'll be able to come in and watch more for me. I don't know the date and the hours. That's what I like to be consistent with what I'm doing. So I just have to find out what would be the best thing, best day, best hours and time, the time of the day.
Grandmama said she enjoy you whatever day you on.
Well, I appreciate it so much, and I always look for you to come in too, because I know some. I know if something if you're there, you're gonna come in. I know that for a fact, and I sure thank you.
Life Magical Journey say, hey Granny, hey DJ, hey Life Magical Journey.
How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a very good day. I hope you've had a good day, and I know you're gonna be having a very good weekend, because I'm sure you guys will be watching the Super Bowl and everything. So let me know, and man, and you think about. I'm trying to figure out my best days to come in to get my to come on. So just kind of give me an idea that you think that more people watch what days since you've been on a long time. You might can give me an advice on the best days of the week that people are watching more. But then you might not know either because I don't know how consistent that it will be. But anyway, I'm speaking to Magic Journey now, so I'm sure that you would know a few more things about it.
She said, how's everyone doing? We doing good. We doing good. She said she's doing very well. Thank you so much. Yeah, we doing good too, Life Magical Journey. Like it's been a long week, but it's over with.
It has been a long week, and it's been kind of a crazy week too. It hasn't been to my liking a lot, but there's not going to be to your liking every week, so you just have to make out the best way and forget it. Look like everybody's kind of slow tonight. Very slow. It's very slow tonight. Maybe everybody's shopping, trying to get ready for the weekend, for the Super Bowl or whatever. But I know it's awfully hard, and I know the stores are pretty crowded also.
Everything crowded. Almost look like Christmas again.
So anyway, I'm getting down to the point. I've been talking so much, and I was hoping somebody would continue to come on and ask me a question, an answer, or something, and let me know, uh, give me some ideas of what you might think.
Life Magical Journey said, yes, I think it depends on your audience, but Tube Buddy is awesome for that. It shows you the best day and times to post.
Huh?
She was saying Tube Buddy is awesome for that. It shows you the best days and times to post.
Okay.
I have to download it.
I forgot to put the mother hearing aid on. I went and bought the
Oh, you
batteries.
don't
I
have your
didn't bring
hearing
it
aid
in.
on?
I bought the batteries. I saved it on the table, I guess. But anyway, I'll do that.
Thank you, Life Magical Journey. I'll download it. She said use Tube
Sometimes
Buddy.
when someone has been on a long time, they can kind of give you a few other extra ideas that you don't know how to go about doing some things. But I know there's enough that will give me ideas, and I will look at the ideas and try to do the same thing in order to pick up on the live sessions. But so much for that. So I'll be able to maybe.
She said the basic version of Tube Buddy is free. Then the lowest paid version only $5 a month. She says really help. It was really helpful to her.
Okay.
Okay, we would definitely try it out.
Okay. I appreciate that. How sometimes you have to ask for others for information that's been on for a while. They can give you some information on things that we don't know, but you keep trying until. I mean, you can't stop trying. You got to continue to try it regardless until you get no information with somebody that's been on for a while. And I sure thank you because everything helps right now.
T Brown said, "Hey." T Brown said, "Hey," in Life Magical Journey said, "My pleasure."
Okay. Well, hey, Miss Brown.
I don't know if it's a he or a she.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You just said Brown. I don't
I
know.
said T Brown.
T Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, hello back. I was just trying to figure out. I didn't want to say hit for a lady or man when I don't know what your whether it was a lady or a man. I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I appreciate you saying hello because everybody comes in to say hello. I do appreciate everybody saying hello to me. And I'm glad to have you to tune in to the video. And please watch the other videos that I have coming up. And watch the videos that I have coming up for tonight, the rest of the night, the one we put up today for the weekend. You may not be going to make anything for the weekend, but what's on the videos, the four things that's on the video might help you do something just whatever you want to do. If you just have guests over or whatever.
What did you do? What she do on the video today? She made some ham and cheese sliders with a cranberry mayonnaise on them. Then she made a rotel dip. She made a black eyed pea dip, and she did some
Rotel.
I said rotel dip, and then she made some um honey
Meatball.
brown sugar meatballs.
Yeah, brown sugar meatballs.
It's on the bit.
Turkey brown sugar meatballs.
Yeah,
I know they're going to be pretty sweet, but a lot of times
it's so good though.
they are very good. But a lot of times I know people that drink a little bit. That will help them to keep their drinks down with the sweetness in it, and really don't have to have a lot of desserts. I wanted to make some type of fruit dip, but I didn't have everything that I needed to make it with.
It's on the video she just put out, Life Magic Journey. It's so good. All of it's real good. Some of the stuff I make every year when I have my birthday party, even though I didn't get to do it this year, cause but hopefully.
Yeah, everything that's on today's tape is what previous years my daughter's always had them on her birthday on the birthday table for their appetizers or whatever, and they were all gone fast, and I've had to several times I've had to go in and do them over before all the guests leave because they would come in and we would think they were going to have much, eat much, and they would come in and start the dish, and then I'd have to do it all over while the party's going on. So this will make you know that it was very interesting and they're very good.
She said Life Magic Journey said she'll watch the video in a little bit.
Okay. Well, she put them out so late because we finished them kind of late today altogether. So I was hoping they would get up and be out before somebody would watch them before, but they're still going to have time to go to the grocery store tomorrow and get if there's something that they really want to use or have, they'll be able to have time to go and pick up what they need to do some of them because all of them are very easy. Only thing, like I said, if you don't want on the meatballs, I got the brown sugar, honey brown sugar meatballs, turkey meatballs. But if you don't want them too sweet, just avoid the honey and just use a little bit of the brown sugar. Because once you put the cream cheese inside of the mixture,
Sour cream.
I'm sorry, the sour cream inside of the mixture, that won't make it, that'll keep the sweetness out. And then when you finish with them, you dip it, once you put it in the pan, just sprinkle a little brown sugar over top, and they won't be as sweet. That will take it away. And if you don't want the brown sugar, you can also put just the white confectionery sugar on it. If you would like rather do it that way. But it's supposed to be brown sugar, so you can do that also. But they do have a brown sugar that isn't sweet. That isn't that sweet, and don't have a lot of sugar intake. But I don't have that one. I just got the regular brown sugar. You can get the pure cane brown sugar, as I was saying, and it's not as sweet as the regular brown sugar, and that will eliminate the sweetness. Also, if you don't want to have a lot of sweetness on it or anything, you can use the pure cane brown sugar. And it's very low in calories, and it won't be near as sweet. So there are so many things that you can do, or either you can also maybe if you just want to get some, maybe you can put just a little bit of, just maybe like 1/4 in a pound of turkey meat. If you're going to use the turkey meat, maybe you can use 1/4, 1/3 cup of just a little bit of Coca-Cola Zero. Coca-Cola Zero. That won't have any sugar in it at all. And then if you're going to get the pure cane brown sugar and just sprinkle a little bit over top, and that will eliminate that because that will only have maybe 7-8 grains of sugar in it. After all, most times people can't have over 6 grains of sugar, 5 grains of sugar. But you don't have to have. You don't even have to have. Don't have to make the honey brown sugar meatballs. That was just a suggestion that I was giving anybody that might want to make them, but have them less sweet and not have them as sweet as they would be with having it like that. So that was all. That was just my suggestion of telling you that you can do it another way. And if you really decide to. But anyway, um, like I said, I'm going to try. It's got a lot of things I'm going to start to try and do a little different. And I'm hoping by March I'll have everything kind of in order to where I can start doing some other things also. But I definitely will be doing some type of cleaning before this month is going in the kitchen because I've got to get things a little bit more in order and organized so I'll be able to work in there and I can see what I have to work with. That's one of my most important things in there now because I need to even go into the deep freezers and I need to go in and check the food I have in the deep freeze and see what's good and what I've had in there for a while and use it. And so I will be doing those. I have intentions of probably getting into those areas, into my deep freeze area next week or so.
Kimberly Campbell say, "Hey, Granny."
Huh.
Kimberly Campbell say, "Hey, Granny."
I said hello. How is the weather up there with her in New Jersey? I just love her coming in to give me comments every day. I appreciate those lovely comments that she gives me every day. All the time. She has such beautiful comments, Stanley, on the comments. And I appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. And I love everybody's comment, but I really do love the way she comments to me every day.
I think everybody, Life Magical Journey, all of them come in.
Huh.
I think all of them come in right now. Life Magical Journey, Grandmama,
Yeah, they
Chocolate
do.
Capricorn, all of them every day.
Yeah.
She said she love you too. She said it's 50 degrees there.
Oh, that's a little bit better than it was last week. Much better. They said it was going to get you a little warm up, so you should be kind of comfortable now. I don't know. I used to have, I realized she lived in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And I remember this lady that was the minister had a church there in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And I just love that lady. And I cannot remember her name. And I lost her tapes and everything. Lost her phone number and everything. But she had a big church there. I don't know. And I saw her. She lived in. I don't know. I can't think of her name right now. I wish I could. She may not be alive. It's been quite a few years ago. Quite a few years ago.
She said she just came home from New York.
Okay.
She said, you know the name of the church?
Yeah.
She said, you know the name of the church?
I can't remember anything. It's been a while. And I really don't remember. But I know that it was, I don't think it was a Pentecostal church. I did so many conventions. It was a different church. Mm. It may come to me, and when it does, I will. It was a church denomination when she was here in Texas that time. That was one of the denominations that I had never done before, and I cannot remember. And I thought for so many years I misplaced her phone number and everything, but she was such a sweet lady. Oh, and she could preach. Oh, that lady could preach, I tell you. But I just can't remember. It may come to me. It was a denomination that I had never
She said it might have been. You think it was Greater Faith?
Huh?
She said, "Are you talking about Vanessa Nero? Was her name Vanessa Nero?"
No, she was kind of when she was here. She was an elderly lady, so I don't know. She may be, she may already have gone passed away, and then she may be still there because this has been, oh gosh, it's been, ooh, I don't know. Um, I think I don't know. You were with me too when we were in this. It was held in the Galleria, and I don't remember, but that was one of the churches that I had never ever did before. It was my first time doing it. I don't know if anybody here, all the women that I was with at that time, if all deceased and all of them, loved to hear that lady, and all of them, and I think everybody, but one of them had misplaced had her tapes, and everybody had tape from her, and I had one person, and I don't know, May still had a tape of hers. Everybody else had misplaced theirs, and nobody could remember how to get to her. But she did give me her phone number personally and a card, but I don't know what could have happened to it. And everybody was interested in seeing and talking to her again. It's so funny how the people that you're really interested in, how you lose their thing, how you lose their numbers or misplace them.
She said she likes Cheryl Brady.
Huh?
She said she likes Cheryl Brady.
Okay.
Cheryl Brady. And then Lucha Malone said, "Have you ever got burned while cooking?" He said he burned himself often.
Cookies?
No, have you ever got burned while cooking?
Oh, yes.
And Lucha Malone said he burned himself often.
Yeah. I have got burned cooking, but I haven't had just minor burns, hand, fingers, maybe a little spot on my arm or something of that sort. But even at being careful cooking, it's always it's really kind of bad because sometimes it gets a little bit serious, you know. But I thank God that I haven't had any serious problems so far.
I am the one that has got burns, like burnt burns and steam burns and all kind of burns from working in food service. I had so many burns on my arms one time. It was crazy. But they started going away. So I have little scars, but I had a lot of burns.
I try not to. I try to be careful, but I tell you, between cooking hot grease and hot pots is something else sometimes, and and it's hard not to get burned sometimes. You just have to be careful as possible.
So Kimberly, is Cheryl Brady out of New York or New Jersey? I'm trying to see. Kimberly Campbell said, I got so many scars now from being a chef. I know. I had so many, Kimberly. Oh my goodness. I even went to the hospital one time and for a social worker came in. And I was like, why is a social worker coming in here when I was in the hospital? And they said, asked me, was I a cutter? I said, no, I'm not a cutter. These burns from work. No, these is burns. I work as a cook and I burn myself all the time. She said Cheryl Brady is in Texas. I never heard of Cheryl Brady. She said Cheryl Brady is in Texas.
It's
In Texas.
oh, okay.
Never heard of her.
No, I don't know. There might be a lot of them here, but there are a lot of people that I don't know. And there are many, many women speakers here in Texas, really, a lot of them.
Yes.
And quite a few in Dallas, Texas, you know. But due to the fact that they're here, there, and everywhere, and they attend a lot of conventions. But like I'm saying, I'm not a special attending to anything, so therefore, I don't run into a lot of the ministers that I used to know, I deal around with. And since I don't do uh, church conventions or conferences anymore, I don't really run into anybody like I used to anymore. And I used to know quite a few of them doing the conferences that they would come to, and I would meet a lot of them.
She said Kimberly Said she used to hate going to evening service as a kid. She used to hate going to evening service as a kid.
At evening services.
Mm-hmm. You know how they used to have BTU?
Huh?
No, that how they used to have BTU and all that stuff when we were little
Oh yeah.
kid. Yeah.
I didn't. I never did see. I used to hate going myself. I can't talk. To me, it didn't make a lot of sense because it was. I think if they did Sunday school, I didn't know why they had to do the Baptist Training Union because it would almost be similar. Seemed like it was just a waste of time, and most time no one showed up for it anyway. You just could get the people to show up for the night service. Even a long time ago, people would show up for night services, but eventually, later on, people got to where they didn't even show up for nighttime services later, not like they used to years ago, because people used to show up and really be at church from 6 o'clock to midnight. But it got to be a change of things that life kind of changed with a lot of things, and I guess people's lives had to do more and get up to go to work and take care of their children, and it's just it just kind of put a strain on people. I don't know, and seemed like the pastors and stuff was just trying to hold you there for a long time, and they could have had shorter services, and I think the people would have attended church better. But I don't know. I don't really understand religion a lot, because there's so many different kinds of religion, so many different types of denominations and whatever. Because I started out in Baptist church all my life, and for about 30, 40, about 40 years, I was always in the Baptist church. So from the time I was about 5 years old on.
And Kimberly said my favorite song we would sing was Father Abraham has many sons.
Fine.
Father Abraham had many sons. She said it
Oh, okay.
was her favorite song they would sing. Father Abraham had many sons.
Okay, okay.
And they used to take up so many offerings. Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh my God, they did. That offering tray come back and forth, and the preacher would say, "We need another $10," and they count that other $10, and they say, "We need 10 more." And by the time they count 10 more,
And they need 100.
They look like
Then they need 100 more.
yeah. Then somebody would give it so they could get rid of the offering tray, and then by the time they got back in the back, sometime the pastor would call out and know some of the ladies in the church that had a little bit of money, or the men or whatever. Well, brother so and so, come on, help us out with the other $10, the other five. Sister so and so, give me the other five. And when they got through with sister and brother, they went and took up another $100 and only needed 10 or 15 more. And then they would finally quit, and then they would go head on into the other part of the service. But that was the way the church would go on for a long time. I had no objections about it, but I would love to have seen them go head on and just, pay your tithe or your dues or whatever you're going to do and your offering. But they always saw fit to have to do more.
Building fund, children fund, housing fund, food fund.
Yeah, it was always other funds.
Roof funds.
There was a whole lot of them.
Add-on funds.
Yeah. A lot of different funds.
Yeah. Grandma, the church knew how to empty your pockets. Yes, they did. They do the same thing now. Grandmama said they asked for $500 now.
Yeah. Well, people didn't have $500 to give that days. Most people didn't make $500, so they had to ask them 5 or 10 at a time, or 2 or 3 or whatever they had to bring up. Except for a few of them might be there could pay more, but now they know they can pay more, so they ask them to pledge or whatever, So, but like I said, we don't know. Everybody has his own opportunities, whatever they're gonna do.
Yeah.
But Whatever you do, as long as you give it from your heart, God will bless it back.
So they don't have that now. Grandmama said
You know what?
they don't have $500 now. Shoot, this that costs $500. Go to the grocery store and you don't come out with number. Don't even come out with 10 sacks of groceries.
Yeah, well, still some people, got 500,
Yeah.
but then they'll get on. A lot of them say you need to send $1,000, for your blessing. But everybody have to pray about what they have to do, whatever God leads you to do.
Yes, you do.
If that's what He leads you to do, to send 1,000, you got 1,000, send okay. But according to the will of God, you just make sure you know that you heard God tell you. And so a lot of people lose their houses and cars because it was thought it was supposed to be doing.
Spit Boy TV just want to say hello. I love your channel and all the great recipes. Spill Boy, Spill. I hope I said that right. I can't see with
Hey,
my glass.
blessing.
Say Spill Boy TV. So he just want to say hello. He say he love your channel and all the great recipes. It's LOL, hugs and kisses.
Who?
Spill Boy, Spilt Boy
You got your
TV.
glasses? Sound like everybody.
I know. Just say
Bill.
hello. So,
Okay, hello. And I'm glad, I thank you for tuning into my channel. And I hope you become a subscriber and enjoy my videos because I have a lot of them.
thank you for watching her channel. And Kimberly says, my problem with the church, you pay tithes and offering. You got to pay for your wedding or your funeral and you don't be in need of some real help.
I know.
And Grandmama said, that's right. Grandma said, that's right. Pray about it. Kimberly said, when they need the money, the pastor always start off with, the Lord want to bless you. Yep, they sure do say that
Yeah.
every time.
But I know there are times I say this. You're already blessed to have the money, so just make sure you pay your bills before you go and put all your money in there. I give what God tell you to give, but just try to be ahead of what you have to do. That's all I can tell people. What you have to do, because sometimes there are things that you have to do. So for yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Or when a pastor said they need a airplane, they need a jet.
Hmm.
Or when a pastor said they need a jet,
Yeah.
meaning they need a jet to fly around in.
What? Maybe they do. So I don't have no comment. What they gonna do? Whatever they do. So maybe this is a new day.
It is a new day. It is a new day.
A new day for everybody.
The preachers a long time ago used to be satisfied to get a chicken. The people give them a chicken for offerings or some urine. You give them a stick of butter, urine of butter or something. Pastors were satisfied back then.
Yeah, that's the way you used to get the pounds. They would ask for the pounds, and people would bring in the pounds. They didn't have the money; they brought in the pounds. But God blessed their pounds.
Yes, He did.
That was in the day. So God blessed it all back because everybody was helping everybody. If you needed something at that time, a lot of times the church would reach out and bring you groceries and stuff. I don't know. But right now, it's like a must. They have to do what they have to do. But there are some good churches right now, and they are really helping out the neighbors in their areas, their communities and stuff, which is a blessing, a very big blessing. And I'm thankful for those people that reach out to help in the communities. So, but that's what God's people is supposed to do. It's supposed to be able to reach out and help everybody that's in need. If
Yes,
you just share what you have.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do, but unfortunately, a lot of them ain't doing it. Kimberly said, when Jesus come back, we're going to be in trouble. The modern day pastors like to pimp their congregations. That they do.
Yeah.
He said, Spill Boy said, I am subscribed. I watch often. Yes, ma'am. Keep up the great work. It's spilled it. Oh, okay. Sorry about it. It's spilled it, boy. TV. It
Mm.
spilled it. Spilled it, boy. TV.
Oh,
Sorry about that. Miss
okay.
Lena, you are a blessing on YouTube. He said you're a blessing on YouTube.
Well, I sure appreciate that. I love to be a blessing wherever I am. Not only on YouTube, just wherever I walk and wherever I make my steps. I want to be a blessing to somebody. Every day of my life, I live to be a blessing. And I thank you. I thank you for saying that. And I'm glad that you understand that I am appreciated to what you just said. And your comment has really touched my heart because I want to be a blessing. And I'm so thankful for you saying that. And I just, like I said, I just love everybody and I look for love. And you say, if you look for love and try to give love, you receive love. And that's where I try to stand because I try to give it so I can receive it. If I don't receive it, I still give it.
Kimberly Cameron says, today's church, I see there is no welcoming spirit. Everyone is about having a position in the church. I remember when they used to pass out Bible tracts. Them days are gone.
Yeah.
Them days long gone.
Yeah. We don't do that anymore. It's all totally different.
You right, Kimberly. You can go to churches. You can go to churches nowadays, and people won't even say hello to you, which is kind of sad. Because used to be you walk into
It's
church, everybody greet you and hug you and everything. Now you can go into churches, people won't even acknowledge you even there.
yeah,
Well, you
things
definitely
are
right
not
about
like
that
they
one.
used to be.
Unfortunately, yeah, them days are long gone. Well, you never know, because God can change everything. People be glad to go back to the old way of church.
I miss a lot of my Friday night viewers. I don't know where they are,
Ashley and
and
Brenda. Well, Brenda
I
had
wanted to show
surgery.
them. I wanted to show the men the T-shirts that I have made
Uh,
for the men, but I haven't. I don't see any of them coming on tonight so far.
yeah, Dean not on, Lane not on. Only one on is Meacham. Leacham, I'm sorry. Well, Spill It Boy TV's on. Spill It Boy TV, he's watching. I think Leacham Long, you still on? Cause I know he wanted to order a T-shirt. Leacham Long, are you still on? Cause I know he wanted to order one. Kimberly said, I remember when we could walk up to the pastor and ask for prayer. Now you got to pass the armor barriers. Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah,
Even to take a picture nowadays, you have to get permission in some churches.
yeah, everything. I don't care what it is, everything. And these are some other styles of T-shirts that I will have either for men or ladies. This one is for a man, and I guess if I took my kitchen with love, either can be with the man also, even though it has a heart on it. But all it means is just like a parable. Let you know this is my kitchen cooking with love. So the heart on there is a sign like cooking love, each and love me. So this is what it looks like.
Okay. Okay, Meacham, then that's the man's shirt you was interested in.
If he can see them, guys. So
How much are the shirts?
they 20.
Yeah, they $20. And I think she said shipping was $8. That's standard shipping.
And this said come all the way up to 3X.
Mm-hmm.
This is extra large here though. So the extra large one pretty large. So
It
I don't
does.
know what size would he wear. All right, 3X
Yeah,
again.
those are men shirts. And then the pink one is the feet. And they come in all colors. Show the other pink one. Can you order one now? You have to go to her her email and order. Let her know what size you need and everything. But you can definitely order one. Just go to Lady Blessed 75 at gmail.com. I don't know how to write that on there, y'all, so I'm sorry. I tried to figure it out one day. I couldn't figure it out, so I'm sorry. But it's Lady Blessed with ED 75 at gmail.com. That's how you order it. And she'll give you the PayPal information. And tell her what size you need. You talking about big.
Okay. All right, then I have this is the new style apron also. And it says Miss Lena's Kitchen, Cooking with Love. And we have the two pockets on it also. Okay. Now this one apron will be $20. This is another quality of apron, she said. And okay, and now if you don't want the shiny stuff on it, then they won't put it on there with the shiny. It will just can be just kind of like this one, just kind of a plain touch. Okay, if you don't want the glitter looking on it, on the apron, or on the t-shirt, either one. But now, I have told you, these were the ones that I had at the beginning. And of course, these have two pockets on them also. And they also have, like I said, this one has a kitchen touch on it, okay? But now these, the white ones I have here, they were $15. So if you want to order the white ones, these are 15 in this style. But now, the other ones, I guess, I don't know what colors, what color did she say the other ones coming? It's the only color? I'm
Uh-uh.
not for sure.
No, she told me, but I forgot. I think she said they come in every color.
And
They come in color, but except for pink. It's every color I think except for pink.
oh, the aprons. It's on the apron.
Yeah,
Okay, it comes in every color but peach.
pink.
Pink.
Mhm.
That's the only color they don't have is pink.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So they have all the colors, but they don't have pink in this one. Okay. But in the meantime, I was trying to spread them where you could see them pretty well. And um, she's going to be doing some more. I'll have that I'll have for samples. Uh, maybe next week. I'm not for sure if she'll bring some more samples to me to let you see what you like the best. Okay. Now on the one for the men, I suggest this because you have right in the center. You have a little camouflage right in the center under the forks. Okay, and it says Miss Lena's Kitchen. And
You have to hold it closer so they can
huh,
see the camouflage.
huh,
You have to hold it closer to the camera. Hold it closer to the camera
okay.
so they can see the camouflage in there for the men.
Is that okay now?
Mhm. All right.
Okay. So I'm not for sure what size that is. What size was the largest size of men's?
I
Three
think
X.
she said 3X.
3X and all of
Mhm.
them. so far as I know, they would come up to 3X. I don't know. She might be able to get a larger one, but right now, if it's any larger, I'll have to find out. But these run pretty large. It's a pretty nice quality of T-shirt also, and this one can also, like I said, this one say Miss Lena, Miss Lena's kitchen, cooking with love. I just say Miss Lena cooking with love. This one just says Miss Lena cooking with love. Is that close enough?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Lena cooking with love. Okay. Now I think these are all. This one is what size is this one here? This is just a large, and the other one was the extra large, so they run pretty large. Anyway, so this one is a large. Okay. There. Okay.
What did he say? Can I get you to autograph mine? Leacham Long said, can you autograph his?
Can I autograph it? Yeah, I'll figure out a way to do it. I'll have to probably have my autograph. Well, I guess I just autograph
Put it with a
with my
permanent
handprint.
marker.
Huh?
Do it with a permanent marker. With a permanent marker.
Okay. Well, I get a clothes marker. Let's put it on clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to get me a clothes marker. Tell me I'll go to Michael's and get me a clothes marker so it didn't go in where it will stay in, where it be permanent for clothes, for T-shirts, because they do have a permanent marker for T-shirts and things. So I'll try to go to Michael's when I get and get me a permanent marker that would be for T-shirts, and that way it won't have to worry about it coming off. So uh, he's got to write what color he wants and everything. So and okay. That was the other one that was in pink for the ladies. Okay. And this one is a large. I thought that was 3X, but they say large also. But it will come in 3X. Okay. So I'm just trying to let you see these over and over again in case somebody decides they want to order this. And I will be coming, I will be getting, what is it, oven mittens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be getting oven mittens, what you call it, right? Pot holders, I think is what they're going to make. And I should have them maybe next week also, I don't know. They have a variety of things that they're making. So everybody that wants to get something may not have to spend as much because they will be on a lower level, but it will still say Miss Lena's Kitchen with love, whatever. And I hope to have some of those by next weekend. I'm thinking they would say they'll probably have some out, and I don't know what all they're doing, but they're doing quite a few different things for me. So once they bring them to me, I will show them, and then I will tell you what the prices will be. Because
Thank you,
they
like
made up
Magical
their
Journey, for putting the information up. And Leacham Long said, thank you. He liked the beige.
huh?
Leacham Long said he liked the beige.
He like the beige. He like this one then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So I'll do that. And what size they were?
Big.
Big. The largest you have. Okay. Okay, I'll get that one down to her. Where then I'll try to go and buy. I'll try to get out to Michael's next week and get me a permanent marker for clothes. So I do know they carry it. I don't know if somebody else might have, but I do know Michael's have theirs. Maybe Home Good or somebody. But if I go to Michael's, I have it anyway. because I know they have that special for just for t-shirts or clothes like that, or for your clothes. I never thought about that, but I could personalize all of them and put my autographs on them. You know,
I'll put your name on it here.
uh, I could do that. I had never thought about that, but I could do that also. Oh no, it hadn't come to me about doing it. That's the only thing.
Miss Karen said she would definitely support by purchasing your merchandise. Miss Karen said she would support you by purchasing your merchandise.
Okay, I sure appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like I said, I know I'll have other items. Maybe by next week, they're working on some other things. But as I show the samples that they bring in, then I'll know what the prices they're putting on them. So I don't really know what I'll have next week. What they'll be bringing to me to do. Hopefully, I'll have more to show, and I'm hoping that if you don't need the aprons or the T-shirt, maybe they'll have my uh the what they say pot holders or mittens or whatever. I don't know, cup towels or something. I don't know what else they have, but they're working on it, and I have to as they bring them to me, I'll show them. That's all I can say, because I don't want to start telling you what I have until I see it myself, because I really don't know. But they're trying to get them out there for me, and and that's why I said they're trying to do it, and I'll try to get the excuse me, so the people can see them also, and then they'll know exactly what they might be able to use or what they want. I think they said they're going to try to do the kitchen utensil also. I don't know if they've got those ordered yet to get them started to show it right away, but they're working on it. That's all I can say. And as I get them, I will show them. But I'm so thankful for all of my new subscribers that's coming in tonight, and all the new viewers that are this viewing tonight. And I'm hoping that you all will continue to watch all of my videos, because there may be something else. And I hope sometime within the next 3 to 4 weeks, I will be able to start doing some baking my cakes or whatever, bread and corn and stuff. I'm hoping to have a new cook stove in the next few days, and so I'll be able to. I'm trying to wait for a President Day sale to see if they have anything on cheaper, because normally the President Day sale, sometimes you can find things on the President Day sale more reasonable than you would just ordinarily going on, waiting for the next sale to come on, to see can I find pretty well the quality that I want, and not just picking up anything. So I'm just kind of waiting to see what they will have on sale in the next week or two, and maybe between now and the first part of March, I will be blessed to have a new oven, stove, or whatever. And I'm not sure about uh, my microwave on top. So, but that, and then I'm going to be checking, like I said, on my roll around cart that I need to put a number of different items that I have that I will be using for different items, for different things. But I do need to have a way where somewhere to put them, where you'll be able to see me work with them and put them back and forth, and trying to get the countertops is so full that I can hardly have room to cook on the countertops with them. And
Tal said, "Hello, Miss Lena. You have a apron for male cooks. Love your spirit."
uh,
Said, "Do you have an apron?" Tal said, "Do you have an apron for male cooks?"
no, I hadn't thought about the male cook, but I'll look into that. Now, since that you asked, I will be looking into it, and I'll try to see if they can get the aprons for the male. I wasn't thinking the male wanted apron, but anyway, I will check into it for you.
Yeah,
And
it's a lot of guys wear aprons when they cook.
huh?
Yes, a lot of men wear aprons when they cook.
Yeah, a lot of men wear aprons.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of men wear a lot. It's more men wear aprons a lot of times than I see women wearing aprons. So on most of the cook shows too, all the men have aprons on. So, but I will uh, let you know at my next live session, and after I find out, which I said I will be getting where she can put it up day before time to let you know about my live session, so people can be tuned in the day before time,
She
and
said
they'll
she will have some for men.
huh?
She said she will have some for men.
Oh, she will have, okay.
Yeah, she just answered. She said she will have some for men.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then, we'll have some for men. All right then, that's good. So now I know she'll have some for men, and I'll get them up when she finds out when they come in. I'll be able to show them what you have for the men.
She said anything I can't even say that word. Anything well, anything for male aprons. Anything particularly on male aprons that they would like. I can't never been able to say that word. Tal said, okay, thanks.
Huh.
Tal said, okay, thanks. No, Shalimar said anything specific you want on aprons.
Oh, anything that a man wants on the
Yeah.
apron?
Specific, yeah.
Well, maybe he'll tell what he would like.
Tal, what would you like the apron to say for a male apron? He said no, just want to support Miss Lena.
Okay, thank you. So it doesn't matter. I appreciate that so much, really. I do. So you shall know next week when I do a live session exactly what what the apron will come to. I guess it doesn't matter. I know he probably wants a color though, a dark colors, or I'm sure he doesn't want a white apron. I'm sure.
He said it doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is so nice to know that it doesn't matter. He just want to be a support, and I appreciate that to the highest. I really do.
Yeah, that's awesome right there.
And may God bless all of these everybody that wants to support me. I sure appreciate the support that you're giving. Everything is a help. Believe me if I tell you. It helps me to keep the channel going. It helps me to get the food going that I would love to put up for you guys. And there's a lot of things that I'm trying to get done. It might take me a little bit longer, but I'm hoping to come up with a lot of ideas that I haven't done, especially when I begin to get my new stove. I'm not going to say I'm going to cook every day, because once I get it, I'm going to get tired and I'm going to leave out of the kitchen for a few days. And I'm not going to do it every day, but I'm going to try to get enough up that everybody can have a good week of being able to watch new videos. And I'm going to try to, like I said, I'm going to try to start doing a lot of short things that will not be a full from scratch everything, but something that you can do with frozen foods, canned goods. Because I realize one thing, everybody's working just about that I probably will have for my YouTube family. And everybody don't have time really to stop. Even breakfast food is hard to do. And breakfast, lunch, and dinner. and show you how to prepare different things for different different things for you to prepare for at different meals, and sometimes things that you can prepare the day before or maybe even the week before, and just put them up and know what days that you're going to use them for the next 2 days. So, okay, I'm going to prepare this meal for 2 days.
Yeah, she
So
got
I'm
a.
going to try to get in where I can prepare meals for 2 days, and then you can do the preparing for 2 days. Then maybe I'll do it for one for 3 days. And then after a while, I may be able to do a short things for a whole week. And then you got your 5 days, and then you got your weekend to enjoy the food out, the cookout food or whatever. So that's what my plans are to do. But in the meantime, I have to get down and get my menus together and get the plans together. And it takes a little bit of time to get all those things together. I can't get all those things together without taking time to get them together.
Okay, Shalimar said the colors are red, blue, black, yellow, and burgundy for the aprons.
Huh?
The colors for the aprons are red, blue, black, yellow, and burgundy.
For the men?
Just the aprons, period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tal said, maybe share with us a story time of scripture for the week. Because God shines through you. You say a story time or a scripture of the week.
Oh, story for the week.
I don't know if he was on her Saturday Live. Tal Saturday Live. She told a lot of stories of when she used to march for the civil rights movement and stuff. I don't know if he was on Saturday or not, but she said quite a few stories when she marched. But he said, tell a story time or a scripture for the week.
Well, let's see. Hmm. When they start telling me tell the story time, I know so many stories I don't even know where to start. And it's kind of hard for me if I haven't uh, got my mind set on what I might say about what I need to say. I tell it's kind of hard for me to pick up, but I'm sitting here 1 minute trying to figure out uh, just where I need to go right now. Um, it's very hard to tell. Like I said, it's so many stories. Lord help today. I have to kind of I have to kind of ask God to show me what it is that I might need to say today. Um, I don't know if did I tell? I did. I've already told the story about living across the street from the school, didn't
Mm-mm.
I? Okay. Okay. One came to my mind. I don't know. I'm hoping I haven't told her story before. I'm not for sure if I've told it before or not. But um, in 1960, 19, let's see, you were born 1962. Okay, in 1962, which my daughter was born in the year of 1962, and okay, when she was about maybe in the summer of 62, I think she was already about 4 or 5 months old, something like that. She's born in February, so I think she was a few months old. In which I have an older son that was 4 years old. And I moved from, um, at the time, I had lived in North Dallas for a long time. That's where I was born in the North Dallas. And they began to build the expressway, or the Central Expressway freeway there. And everybody I was on a certain strip, had to move out and sell the houses and come out. And so I bought a nice little frame house from another little young couple that only lived there, I think about, oh, maybe 4 years or 5. It was nice. It was set up and everything. But that was the year that everything in those years, you could come out, you could buy a nice little house for 100 and a half down, $150 down. That was in 1962. And I think I had like 50 by 150 yard lot on this. It was just a little cottage house with maybe like 2 bedrooms and a nice sized bathroom, kitchen, nice sized kitchen, attached garage, and all of that stuff. But in the meantime, I'm getting back to this story. Uh, when I moved in this area, and everybody wanted to know why would I move out in an area like this, and the reason why I moved out in this area because of the price of the house, and I could afford it at that particular time. And it was real nice, like new condition. Everything was in tip top shape. Everything was nice, and I was able to afford it, and I was able to get it, and so I moved on. But in the meantime, I lived within this block. I was the only black person in the block for about at least 20 blocks down. They were all white. No other black was in the area. And at the time, this was time that they were started bombing and throwing bombs at your house or burning them down, throwing fire bombs or whatever. But it was something about that. Everybody asked me, "Are you afraid?" No, I wasn't. And I had those children. I was a single mom at the particular time, and I didn't have any. I had those cats with me. But in the meantime, I had. I really wasn't afraid. And sometimes I used to wonder why wasn't I afraid. And it's kind of like it was kind of like God had always took care of me, and I didn't know that at that time. But because people were getting bombed all the time out in the area where I moved, but I wasn't afraid of anybody bombing me, and I don't even know why I wasn't afraid. But I had no fear. I was going out there, and people used to try to make me fear, but for some reason, I had no fear anyway. I just did not fear. And but in the meantime, there I live right across the street from a school. And this school, they had to have police protection there. This was a elementary school. It goes from the first through the third grade. And my oldest son was in, by that time, I think he was going on 5, and they were taking the pre-kindergarten kids in. Okay, but the school where the black kids was going was about at the end of the 20 to 30 blocks down further. And when I had to take him down to the school, when there's a school right across the street, and it wasn't integrated, it was segregated. And so when I think there was about 2 or 3 children, uh, black children, that was trying to enroll in the school, and that were like, ooh, gobs of police cars everywhere, uh, trying to protect those children. Get them into that school because, like I said, I think I moved there before school opened, maybe a couple of months before. At that time, the schools was opening in September. That was after the Labor Day. And so I sit there and I was watching everything opening up, and my eyes right across in front of me. Okay, and they would bring these. I think it was two little black girls and one black boy, and when their parents drove up beside them, the police car came with the parents behind them to bring them to school. And then they would get out and they would walk into school with them behind them to make them have a safe trip going in. And sometimes I was wondering, I was saying in my mind, I said, I hope nothing ever happens across here, you know. I'm directly in front of the door of the school. And I mean directly in front of the school door was my front door and my front porch. So, okay, I look, and so but my son had to go. I didn't try to enroll him because I wasn't there before they decided to let those black kids come in. Because I think they had started that early January, and I didn't move there till probably like maybe June or July or something of that sort. I don't really remember, but in the meantime, he had to go down the 20 blocks to school. And okay, so when these kids would come into the school to go there, I there would be a police car kind of like on my side of the street also, as well as on the other side in front of the school. So I would sit there and I looked out the window, but the days that the kids were enrolling in the school, well, the black kids enrolled maybe like a day or two later in the black school, just a few blocks, just well, like 20 or 30 blocks down the street. And it was always some type of, it was always somebody there. And they were standing out there with signs, you know. Uh, some of the people had signs say, go home blacks, and all these different things, you know. All the kind of things that they would just be saying, you know, whatever, all kind of protesting signs that were standing out there with a few of the parents. So I don't know if they were parents or what they were, but anyway, they had different kinds of signs, and they didn't really want blacks over there. I don't know if they even wanted blacks in the neighborhood, but I was already there. So, and I don't know, a lot of times I don't think they really realized that I was there when I was there. And so, since I was there and I had my children, and I didn't, at the time I wasn't working, but what I did in that length of time, I didn't want to. I wasn't working because my daughter here was a baby and my oldest son, but I did have a little money saved at that time. You didn't have to have very much money, and you could make it without a lot of money. But in the meantime, to keep me from getting a job to have to go to work and come back, I started running an ad in my one of the morning news on the well, both, we had two papers, the Dallas Morning News and Dallas Times Herald. And so I just ran me an ad. Something told me, if you're not going to go to work now, why don't you just run an ad? So which I did. In the ad that I was running, I began to take in uh, clothes like washing and ironing at home. And I had people would bring me their laundry, and I had, you know, my garage and had stuff. I had washing machines and everything. And so I started taking in laundry and I started washing and ironing. And so I did that for a long time. And then on top of that, I decided, well, I also was doing catering to a lot of the black barbecue pits. I was making pies and cakes and, you know, little individual pies and cakes for the barbecue pits. And I had an uncle that would deliver my cakes and pies every morning. So therefore, I was up all night doing cakes and pies or whatever. And like I said, I had the two children asleep, but I got that all done. And then I also decided, well, for me, I love to do things because I love to make money and I love to know I have money. So I would do all those things to make sure that I had enough money to take care of everything. And so in the meantime, uh, at that rate, I did decide. I said, well, since I'm on here, I don't see a lot of. I did see a few black people probably passing every so often, but not a whole lot of them. And so my mind told me, said, make you a sign and put it in your front yard. And so I got up and I had a nice poster board and I made a sign and I put it in my front yard. Uh, we'll keep colored children at that time. That's what I had to put on the sign. Now I'm living in an all white neighborhood, but I'm putting a sign in my yard saying, we'll keep colored kids. Okay. Please call this number or come by and you can make arrangement for me to keep your children. So okay, so I'm doing like laundry. I'm doing like okay, I'm doing like uh going to doing my pies and cakes or whatever I'm making for the barbecue pits. And I had like um three or four three or four barbecue pits that I think one of them was Carter's barbecue and one was um Pepper Dad's and I had another one I can't even think of the name of it. It's been quite a while ago. But anyway, those were the black barbecue places that I did, but that I was making the potato pies and lemon pies and cakes or whatever for them for a while. Okay, so I was doing all three things at home. So I was doing a pretty good income coming in. But in the meantime, when I put the sign in the yard, keeping colored children, I had these white young people would come through there, and a lot of times they would just throw trash in the front yard, and sometimes they would throw beer cans over there and different things. But on the other side of me, there were two young white boys that lived there, and on the other side of me was an older family, and her daughter and her husband lived there. Okay, now these people, the older family, they had gardens in their backyard. And if I moved there, they brought me over fresh food out of the garden every day. That they would take the food out of the garden. But I have the other two young white boys. They were on some kind of Holly Davidson motorcycle club, and they were some rough, tough-looking white boys. Believe me if I tell you. But they come to me and they told me, Miss Lena, we enjoy you being in the neighborhood. And if anybody does anything to you, we're going to be watching for them. So one day, some white boys came through there and they told me to, they holler slur N words and slur words and all this stuff. And and they would say your house is next and all this kind of stuff. And so these two white boys were next door, young men. Like I said, they weren't boys; they were young men. And I love them to death because they told me, "You don't have to worry about anything. You're living there, but you know what?" They told me they said we will sit on this front porch and we will watch out these windows, and nobody's going to bother you because we're going to protect you. They said that anybody come by there and look like they're going to bother you, we will tear them down. And they told me we some bad boys. That's what they said. We are some. He didn't say that. He said it's like I'm saying it. He said we are some bad boys, and we go after you. We get you. I didn't know what that meant, but he said go in there and go to sleep. You don't have to worry about anything. I guarantee you, we're gonna be watching your door from now on. And let me tell you, they did. And those young men come by there and said they were going to do something to me. I think they came back through one night and I heard some like wheels rolling and cars stopping and turning in the street or something. And then I heard the motorcycle scream up And I heard somebody say, you better get going, you better get going in a hurry, or you won't be able to move no more. So I kind of peeped out my window. And so one of the guys came to my window and onto my door. And he says, okay, Miss Lena. He said, they think they coming after you. He said, but we going after them right now. And we dare them to come back on this street. And we know who they are. And I guarantee you, they will not be back on this street. So I don't know what happened to them, because I never did see them come back on that street. But as I said, I was protected around two young white boys in a block of only me, where they had bombed up houses down the street 2 or 3 blocks away, threw fire bombs and burned up front porches and laid it. But even at that time, I had no fear, and God took care of me with these people. And this is a fact, and I shall never forget it, in 1962, because that's been 60 years ago. But God has always been my protector. So that's one of the stories I wanted to tell. So now you know, everybody in all the color races is not bad. Because there are some people, there's a lot of them that's really good and will protect you. And I always told them young men, whatever you need, I will give it to you. And I would fix them something to eat, and I would do a lot of little things for them. And it wasn't nothing, just a little bit of token. But they said, as long as you live here and we are here next door, you don't have to worry about anything. You can sit on your porch, and we will be sitting on ours. But I never did sit on the porch. Sometimes I did on the steps or whatever. But then after they saw the sign in the yard said colored children, then they came in. They were going to take the sign out of the yard, and one of the guys told, I dare you to take that sign out. So the sign stayed there for years, and before I stayed there for maybe 2 or 3 years before I moved into another house. But this is how God protected me in the neighborhood of all white people that was bumming, in the houses were bumming, they were bumming the schools, everything. But nobody bothered me. God took care of me all the time. And that's my testimony for today. And I am so thankful and so appreciated that I know this is just my story for right now. So I hope you all enjoyed what I'm saying. Because no matter where you are or what you're doing, no matter who you're around, if God protects you, you don't have to worry about anything. And I didn't have any fear. But I didn't know. I didn't have enough sense to fear. But I do know people were getting hurt. And I know houses were being bombed. And I know things was going on. And sometimes people come back home, and somebody had thrown a bomb and blow the house down. But I wasn't worried about it. And I thank God that He had made me strong. And that was really young, because I was really young then. I was about in my early 20s. And anything could have gone on, but I didn't have enough sense to believe it. And I don't say that where I am now, I wasn't there with God then. But I do know God has been my cover and my shield all along. So that's all I have to say. And I hope you all will enjoy this story, because everybody in other races is not all bad. We just have to take for granted that the devil is busy, and that's it. But God is still on the throne, and He still knows what we need when we need it and how we need it. And that's the way it goes. So that's the end of my story for tonight. And I hope you all enjoyed the story that I just told, because I know that I know that was a good time for me 60 years ago. And 60 years later, don't seem like we're any further than we were 60 years ago. But we have come a long ways. And I know people have better jobs. They have more opportunities. There's a lot of decisions being made. And there's a lot people need to make. And there are a lot of decisions being made today. And just be prayerful in whatever you're doing. And the decisions are there. And you can make your own decision. Whatever it is that you know. But always look for a higher climb up higher. There is a higher source. And let me say, if you're interested in doing something and you don't think you can do it, yes, you can. You can do anything if you try. You might fail, but look, who is it hasn't failed? If you fall one time, you get up and try again. You ever see a baby walking when she started walking, he started walking, he falls down, but you know what? That fall don't make him not get up no more. He get up and start walking all over again. So this is what you have to do. Get up and walk some more. Keep on walking. Fall down, get up and climb another ladder. Fall off the ladder, climb up again. Don't give up. Give out, but don't give up. Keep climbing. And I guarantee you, you'll get to the top of the rope and get to the top of that ladder. Because I'm still climbing. At this age, I'm still climbing. And I'm going somewhere. I'm going up that ladder because I'm sure looking for my subscribers to come on in. And I want you all to know, I thank you all so much tonight. And I love you guys. Everybody that has viewed this, I will be viewing my tapes. Now, be viewing my videos, I'm sorry. Be viewing my videos, my tapes, my live session. Please understand, there is no such thing as I can't. There's a such thing that you can. No matter what, you can. You can keep on, keeping on, keep on. If your road comes to an end there, turn around. Maybe you go back. Maybe you missed that other corner that you needed to walk up. And go back to that corner and say, oh my God, oh, I just missed it. I shouldn't have turned here. I should have turned the other direction. So keep on and know that you can, okay? And just know that every God is able to keep us going, okay? So that's my story for tonight. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And always remember, keep going. Don't stop. Just keep climbing. Just keep climbing. Okay?
Oh, Miss Karen said, Amen. God is our protector. Wonderful story. And Tal says, the Lord wanted me to hear this, and I was born in 1962, and I'm white. LOL. He said he's white. Oh, okay, cool. And Life Magical Journey said, thank you so much for sharing, Granny. Powerful story. And told everybody to hit the like button. Dean Neal said, I'm late catching you. Sending love. Mary said, Mary Marcus said, my father always said, can't is the worst word in English language. Yes, it is.
It is. It is good. But like I said, all is well. If you believe all is well. All is well. All will be well. All is well. So that's where we stand. All is well.
What time is it? Might be your time to get off. Yeah, about a little bit longer. A little bit longer.
Huh.
Yeah, a little bit longer.
But I'm so glad everybody was able to tune in tonight. I don't know who asked me to tell my story tonight, but whoever asked me to tell my story, they got used to got used to me.
That was Tal.
Huh?
That was Tal.
That was who?
Tal. The one that said he's white. That was him asked you to tell it.
Oh, he was white.
Yeah, that's what he said he's white.
Oh, he asked me. He was the one that asked me to tell my story.
Yes.
He must hear me telling the story every week sometime. I asked him, do he hear me tell the story every week about something anyway? God bless him. Okay. I'm glad God blessed him. So we're all Americans. Whatever we are Americans. So whatever, and we are blessed. Okay. Okay.
Mitchum said, beautiful story. And Tal said, God bless you. Thanks for sharing.
You are so welcome. So welcome for me sharing the story. Like I said, there's so many stories. I don't even know which way to go or where to go. But sometimes there are certain things. But that's just one of the stories because it was Black History Month, and I like to put a few things in the air about things that's happening doing has happened during the times that we were really trying to get things together to out of the from segregation to integration to everybody be of one person of one kind and Americans. Okay.
Dean said, I'll go back and watch your video. He said he had a lot going on today. Have a good evening.
Okay.
Dean, here's the man's shirt you wanted to see. Show him the shirt before you leave. Show Dean the shirt. Here's the male shirt, Dean, right quick before you leave.
Let me see. Okay.
And the chef has camouflage in it. All right. I'm sure you've seen it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. There's the camouflage right there. And tell him I try to make sure that I get the pen to autograph it for him.
Tal says Nashville, Tennessee just opened an African American museum. It's free admission all month of February. He said Nashville, Tennessee just opened an African American museum. It's free admission all month of February. You hear what I said? Tal said Nashville, Tennessee just opened an African American museum.
Okay.
It's free admission all month of February.
Oh, okay. That's nice in Tennessee. Okay. I guess it's in Nashville?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, it's in Nashville.
That's nice.
Yes, it is nice.
Well, it's just open for the month of February? Or is it just the museum that
It's open. It's just free the month of February for Black History Month.
Okay. I didn't know if they were opening that one for the whole time or not.
Dean said, I love it. Thank you for showing. I have to get your information to send payment for it. I would love to get one. Okay, just email her at Lady Blessed 75 at gmail.com. What size you need, and I'll tell you can and I'll send you the PayPal information. Okay, just email her. Oh no, email Dean. It's Lena. I'm sorry. Lady Blessed with ED 75 at gmail.com. He said it's a free month, but it's new museum for Nashville. The month is free, but it's a new.
Oh, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be open all the time,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just free this month.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. It's interesting.
Yeah, Dean, just send it to her email and I'll send you her PayPal information. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for us being a good sponsor.
Good viewer.
I always look forward to hearing knowing Neil's going to be on the air.
I didn't sit up here and I didn't sit here and fell asleep. Oh my goodness.
I know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whole time I'm talking to you.
I know. I guess being outside at the park made me a little tired. I know it's gonna fall asleep.
I know you needed air, and sunshine helps.
Yeah, that air do, and that sunshine did help. Oh my goodness, I was sleeping hard. I hope I wasn't making no noise. Oh man. All right, Granny. I don't think you have any more questions or anything anybody want to answer you, ask you. Not, we can get ready to get off of here. Cause I don't see any more no, any more questions.
Anyway, I hope everybody will have a nice weekend. The weather should be pretty nice for everybody's weekend. It may be a little colder, but anyway, with all the activities going on from now on Valentine, I don't know. I'm trying to get some things together that I'm going to do for Valentine, so I may show you some things that I plan on doing if I can get it all done. Hopefully, I can. I don't know, but if I do, I'll come back maybe live on Sunday afternoon. No, not Sunday because it's Super Bowl. Um, I don't know yet. I may make another live tomorrow if I can get my grandchildren to help me blow up balloons. If I can get them to help me blow up balloons, then I'm going to blow up balloons, and I'm going to have my daughter to put them on her marketplace. I've got so many of them. I need to get rid of some of them. So,
Dean said snow finally melting here.
hmm.
Dean said the snow finally melting where he is.
Oh, the snow is finally melting.
Mm.
Where is it? I thought the snow was melted already everywhere. I guess it's still kind of snowing everywhere though. Still snowing someplace. Well, I know you're glad then. Maybe you get out and enjoy it. The sunshine, if the snow is melting, maybe the sun will come your way. You'll be able to enjoy some of the sunshine because I'm sure it will help. But I want you guys to be very blessed. And it's a possibility that if I can get my grandchildren to come forward to help me blow up balloons, I will maybe come back. Today's Friday? Maybe tomorrow night or whatever, or early Monday morning, to show you my all of the Valentine things that I have planned for to get rid of, because I do have a lot of balloons. I've always had sold baskets and balloons and stuff on Valentine's Day, so I got really stuck with a lot of them. And I was gonna try to see can I get rid of some of them by maybe having a balloon sale or something in order to get rid of some of the balloons that I have. So if I get them uploaded up and can get them going, I will come back and show you what I'm doing on Monday. I would say tomorrow night, but I think it will be Monday. I don't know if I mean tomorrow night, not Sunday night, but tomorrow night on Monday morning. So be blessed, everybody, from Miss Lena's Kitchen, with all the love from my heart. And to all of my YouTube family, I want to say thank you so much. And I love you guys so much. And I hope you have a lovely game weekend and a happy Valentine's Day with your loved ones or your wife or your girlfriends or whatever, whoever, and your children, because I know they're going to be looking for candy and stuff as well. But have a sweet day and a sweet Valentine's Day and a happy day from the rest of the weekend from Miss Lena's Kitchen. Miss Lena herself, with all of my love, have a happy love Valentine's Day with all of my little love is going your way. And thank you all for all of my viewers, the new subscribers, the old ones, and everybody that has joined my YouTube family. I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you guys so much. May God bless you all. Have a good night, and bye. We'll see you later.